And sages, David Gergin and Ken Blanchard. I will take a moment and report back on the results of your input. First, your vote on the original 44 questions, and then some of the new questions you submitted. And then David and Ken will offer some of their own concluding thoughts and engage a number of you, in fact, invite a number of you to share some of your thoughts of the day. At this point, let me turn it over to David and to Ken.
I'm not sure I like to be considered a white old sage, or at least, but today has really been an amazing experience for me, just listening. I'm a learner, you know. I think we ought to lead with our ears more. I've never heard anybody who got fired for listening too much. But I was really kind of fascinated. It seems to me, as I listened, there was three main areas of concern where I looked at character and questions. I mean, when we looked at, the qualities of people and the questions. And one is character, the whole issue around what are your values, who are you, those kinds of issues. The second is, what's your vision, what's your sense of where the country might go? And then third is a lot of questions around, how are you going to implement this stuff? How are you going to operate? And when I hear those three things, it kind of comes back to me always when I talked to you in the beginning about leading at a higher level. It seems to me that we're talking today about needing a servant leader.
With the danger, with the articulation of all the challenges facing this great country and the world. And then we ended the session with hope and optimism and belief and passion and a willingness to go and do and a message. To me, the big message that came out of the whole day was the message of the power of one. What one person with passion and commitment and desire can do to make the world a better place. And the challenge for the next president is what you said earlier. It's to empower. It's to encourage people, to enable people to go out and do. Just do it. Just begin where you can make a difference. Just go and do it. And a great man who had a tremendous impact on me and on the world once said to me a very profound but very simple thought, which I believe is relevant to the message coming out of this convocation. And it was, if you want to change the world, change yourself. Go and begin and do what you can do to make the world a better place. And together we can make it happen.
Thank you, Gordy. See, Werner Erhard is here, over here on the, who has been an inspiration and a leadership guru, if one may call it that, for people both in the United States and in Europe for a long, long time.
David, thanks. And where I'm left is with a very powerful sense of thanks for a truly unique experience. And I certainly want to thank the Kennedy School and the Ken Blanchard companies for a brilliant program. And I think I could speak for everyone in the room in saying that after the last session, I feel like I'm in good hands, and I leave the meeting with a lot of optimism. So thank you for all the people who were on the panels. It was really great.
Terrific. Thank you, Werner. Francis, there's another microphone. Francis Hesselbein is here. Francis is legendary for her leadership efforts, stretching back to the Girl Scouts, and she's been with the Drucker Foundation and wrote a book with Eric Shinseki. She writes books with everybody. She writes faster than I can read. Francis, good to see you.
Thank you very much. In our packets, we have one of the greatest gifts we could have received. In addition to all the profound thinkers and speakers, David Gergin has given us National Leadership Index.